flawless fucking skin, bitch. Hello. That was a weird fucking voice. Anyways, welcome to today's video. This is going to be an updated foundation routine for oily skin because I feel like I have gotten better at perfecting the skin-like, long-lasting, why can't I speak? I feel like I'm getting better and better at perfecting like a skin-like, but also full coverage, long-lasting base that looks really good throughout the day. And you know, I have oily skin and I don't have to touch anything up, and so it's really, really nice. I discovered it because I have the Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I have shade MP3, which is a little dark for me. I'm gonna use it all before I buy another shade because I fucking love this foundation. So I'm gonna get as much use out of it as possible, and I don't wanna waste money. But I wanted to make it closer to my shade, so I've been mixing it with my Kosas oil foundation because this is like the perfect shade for me, and it actually made a pretty nice shade, and I do like the combination of both of these. I do like this foundation just on its own. I think it looks very natural and skin-like, but the combination of these two as well, I think it just makes it look a little bit more radiant. I don't know. If you have oily skin like I do, and you're struggling to find a foundation routine that makes your skin look like skin and not just like a powdery, cakey fucking mess, but also last throughout the day and you don't have to like touch it up, fucking stay tuned, okay? I know this may not work for everybody, but this is what is currently working for me. I prime my face by washing it and doing my moisturizer. I use CeraVe moisturizer and then Beauty Bakery baking oil. This is what I use. I've already done it, so I'm letting it like sink into my skin. I'm gonna go in with the Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Selfie Foundation and the Kosas Oil Foundation, and you gonna see how great it looks. I have been so proud of my skin lately. I just want to say that. Here we fucking go. An updated foundation routine for oily skin that looks skin-like and lasts all day. Yep. Makeup. All right, cool. Oh, also, in a lot of my videos, I have said that I don't like using makeup brushes for foundation, but lately I've been applying it with my Jeffree Star foundation brush, so I just want to put that out of the way, right? People can change. Allow them to change. All right, so I'm going to do a couple pumps of this, and then shake that bitch up. Pour her right here in the middle. Just a little bit, not like a ton. And then I'm gonna lightly dab it together so that the foundation mixes. And it looks like a fucking mess on the back of my hand. All right, great. And then it just goes straight onto my skin. Like, do you just see how nice that looks? And I'll give you a close-up of my skin too, because like, I know a lot of times people will make videos and be like, oh yeah, it looks great, and it looks fucking great on camera, but in person it looks like a cake and it looks very fake. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like in natural light and up close, because throughout the day while I'm at work, if I, you know, go to the bathroom and see myself in the mirror, I like the way that my skin looks, and it hasn't always been like that because I've always thought that matte foundations were the way to go, and I just caked on the powder. I still use powder to set my face because that is a necessity for me. You may not feel that way, but that's just what I need to do, and my oils still come through, just not as intensely. Bring it down my neck. Since it is still not my perfect match, even when mixed with the Kosas foundation, I just want to make sure everything blends together. Okay, so this is what it looks like before concealer, before powders and everything. You know, I do think it looks very healthy, very natural. It is I say full coverage. It's more like a medium coverage. You can still see some of my imperfections through the foundation, which I actually like. The base is very natural looking, but it doesn't look super fake because you can still, so it gives the impression even more that it is your natural skin, but you just have like a flawless, like even skin tone, because you can see the imperfections through it and it looks like skin. So then you'll have those moments where people are looking at you trying to figure out if you're wearing a full ass face of makeup and they're like, you know, you're wearing eyeshadow and lipstick, so you must have foundation on, but I can't fucking tell because it just looks like you have really nice fucking skin. And that's what I'm going for, you know? That's just what I'm going for. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind because this is still my favorite concealer of all time. I do still have my Jeffree Star concealer and I use it for correcting like my eyebrows if I fuck them up, or my lipstick. So that's what I use it for. I'm trying not to just throw it away and be wasteful, even though I really don't like it. And I've tried it a couple more times just because I wanted to see if I was doing anything wrong and just couldn't use it correctly, but I still really don't like that concealer. Gonna take my beauty blender and beauty blend this shit into my skin. And my beauty blender is damp. It's not like, you can't hear the water in it. So it is damp, but it's not wet. And that is important too, because if your sponge is super damp, which is what I had to do when I was using the Jeffree Star concealer to get it to blend, then it puts like extra moisture on your face and my face ends up looking super oily through the day. So damp, but not wet, because I don't want any extra water on my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? You hear my dog crunching his treats in the background. He was crying at me, so I got him, I have a little ball that I can put treats in, and so it keeps him busy because he has to figure out how to get them out. And so I put a bunch of fucking treats in there. And now he's steady trying to get them out. He's eating them. All right. Now that I've got my concealer down, I want to get my concealer set as fast as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face. I'm still using my Jeffree Star powder. I'm actually almost out of it. So then I'll use my Flower Bakery, my Beauty Bakery flour powder. I don't know. I do like the Jeffree Star powder a lot. It's been my go-to. I do put quite a generous amount in the cap. So dip it in here, tap it off so that I don't have like a ton of powder, because I don't want to look cakey, and just lightly kind of, I'm not pressing hard because I don't want to get too much powder under there. I just want to set it so that it stays in place. And it looks nice and flawless. Ooh, I got some gossip. Kind of. It's a very teeny tiny bit of gossip. There's a resident that lives here who I leased the apartment to her and her boyfriend. And like, they live over near me. So like, I see them, I know they're still together. And the other night, my boyfriend and I were at the bar, and that resident walked in, but she was with a different guy who was not her boyfriend. And I was like, ooh, fucking tea. And she saw me see her, and now she's been super awkward whenever we see each other. She just like looks at me and then like looks away. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking tell on her. That's not my place. But that was some juicy gossip about somebody that you don't fucking know. All right, so I set all the areas that has the concealer first, and then I'll go in and just set the rest of my face as well. I do have to do this because my face is an oil trap, and it's not like an insane amount of powder or anything, so it's fine. And lightly set the makeup on my neck so that doesn't move around. Oh, son of a bitch. So I'm going to show you the rest of my natural face as well, obviously. So I still am using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I use the powder brush from Jeffree Star, and I just bronze up my face. Do a little cheekbone action here, get it up into my hairline temple area. I don't want it to be like too crazy because I don't want to end up on the crappy contouring subreddit. I don't even contour anymore, like I just bronze. Just lightly bronze to bring some dimension, depth, and life to my skin. I'm gonna have to buy some more of this soon too. I am trying so hard not to spend money. Oh my God. I posted about this on Snapchat, but if you don't follow me on Snapchat, then you probably don't know. Fucking don't ever co-sign on anything with anybody that you are not 1,000,000,000% committed to. Even if you're legally like committed to a person, still they might be shitty. So my ex-boyfriend, I had gotten him a phone when we were together because his credit was shit because he doesn't care about it. And so I was like, fine, whatever, I'll use my credit to get you this phone because it's not that much of a balance, and we had good jobs at the time. And so I was like, whatever, he'll pay it off. I lost my job, he quit, lots of shit happened. I fucking broke up with him, started dating somebody else, and like he had been late on the payment once before, but it hadn't like hit my credit. And so I was just like, hey, I don't need this shit affecting my credit. I need you to pay this shit off. Like, don't let this be late because that affects me. And he told me that he was going to pay it off the next check he got. And so then I thought it was paid off and everything was all good. And then the other day, Credit Karma gave me an alert. I had my credit up to like a 725. Like, I have good credit. I'm fucking responsible. And I was so proud of my credit. I literally took a screenshot of my credit score and sent it to my parents. And I was like, oh my God, look how good my credit is. I'm so happy. And so my parents were here from July 6th until like the 12th. And while they were there, we were sitting at the table playing games, and I got an alert from Credit Karma, and it said, your credit score has changed. Please take a look. And so I fucking clicked on it, and my score dropped 45 fucking points. Why the hell did that happen? I haven't been late on anything. Turns out he didn't pay that phone off, and he was over 30 days late on it, and there was only $240 left on it now with the late fee. And so I fucking chewed his ass out and was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, you couldn't have told me that you were late. And he's like, well, I was falling behind on all my bills and I just forgot about it. It's like bull fucking shit. Like, you know, if you're late on that. No. And so I made him give me the log on to it, and I paid off. I dipped into my savings and fucking paid off that $240.69 balance. $240.69 balance. And so now he owes me instead of the creditor. But it dropped my score 45 fucking points. It's like a 680 something now, which I know is not a terrible score, but I was at a 720 fucking 5. So yes, I'm upset about it. So I was super fucking pissed. I paid it off, whatever he owes me. And then, like, I had paid off my couch, but I was waiting for it to hit my credit, and I thought my score would, you know, go up super high. It went up 2 fucking points. How the hell can something affect your credit score so dramatically if you're late, just 30 days late on one little fucking small balance drops my score 45 points, but I pay off a large balance and my score goes up 2 fucking points? Credit doesn't make any fucking sense, and I fucking hate it. Back to makeup. So I'm gonna take my little blush here. I'm using Coral Cove from Milani on this fluffy ass brush, and I gotta be careful because this shit is very pigmented. On camera, it shows up a lot more than it does in person, just FYI, because I know it looks a little intense. I just wiped off the rest of it, and so I'm just gonna blend this out. Go, give myself a nice little flush. God, it makes me look like a clown on camera, but I promise you that's not what it looks like in person. It is much more muted. I don't know why it wants to pick this color up so fucking much, but whatever. And then I like to set my face and then do my highlighter. So I'm gonna use my Morphe setting spray. And I got a fan, y'all. I don't have to fan myself with my ColourPop highlighter palette anymore. I feel like Peter Mon. just fan my face until I feel like it's not wet anymore, basically, is what I'm doing, in case you were wondering. Another key important factor if you wear highlighter, so you want to glow, but you don't want like a glitter stripe. At least I don't, and I feel like people who are looking to do things more naturally don't want a glitter stripe. My favorite highlighters are the ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks. Smoke and Whistles is my absolute favorite for me. I have a pink undertone and I'm very pale, and this is a pink, really light shade, and I really like it. And so I just take that. I've been using the Jeffree Star highlighter and just buff that very lightly. I'm holding it like way down here so it's not like a super intense buff, and I'm just lightly buffing that on top of my cheekbones here on the apple, because that gives it a nice like subtle glow. So it's when you turn your face, you've got that like little sheen, but like it's not glittery, it's not glittery like the, I can't speak, Jeffree Star highlighters. I do a little bit on my forehead here. These are just the areas that work for my face. You may put highlighter in different areas. Okay, we're all fucking different. I'm gonna lightly buff this here. And I put it on my nose. I just want my face to catch the light, you know? But not like blind somebody. But you know, when you see somebody who has done their makeup really fucking well and they're just like turning their face and it looks super natural, but it's like glowing, glistening in the light, and you're just like, damn, your skin looks so healthy and just fucking like, wow, man. That's what this does for me. I can't get over how intense my blush looks, but I'm not gonna powder anything over it because it'll work once I have the rest of my face on, okay? Now we're gonna move to eyebrows. I still love the fucking Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I'm using shade 3.5. It has been my ride or fucking die, all right? I really like the consistency. The tip is very smooth and it's kind of soft, but it's not like too soft, but it's definitely not like too hard. That's what she said. Definitely gonna have to clean up that brow. Look at the difference in my fucking eyebrows. I love drawing on my eyebrows because my normal eyebrows, they're kind of sad. Like they don't grow in a shape that I want them to grow in, and so I just pluck them and they just kind of like but I don't care. Like if I'm not wearing makeup, or when I do wear makeup, like drawing them in makes such a huge fucking difference. Holy shit. That brow got out of hand. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that because this brow is leaning forward and this brow is straight up and down, but I will fix it, okay? It will be fixed. Okay, they look mostly okay. That's all I'm gonna do to fix them. Very, very tiny amount. It's gonna take me like 17 years to go through this concealer, since this is all I fucking use it for. All right, now I got my eyebrows fucking drawn on. Another pro tip for long-lasting oily shit. So I have oily hooded lids, so you know, it's really hard to find something to make my eyeshadow last all day. Somebody recommended me the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I need to buy another one because I'm almost out of this. This fucking works, okay? Like my eyeshadow lasts all goddamn day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't move. My oils don't come through my fucking lid and fuck things up. So, you know, if you are struggling with that, maybe give this a whirl. They have a smaller size, so if you don't want to like jump in and drop however much, I think this is like fucking $30 or something, I'm not sure. I know that it's expensive, so you know, they have like a travel size or whatever. They may even have sample sizes, I'm not sure. But if you're in the position to give this a whirl, like I would recommend it because has done wonders for me. Takes a little bit to get used to if you're not used to working with like a sticky base, because it definitely like takes a minute to relearn how to blend your eyeshadow, but once you can do that, you are golden, pony boy. I love this eyeshadow primer so much. I just tap it in with my finger to make sure there are no wrinkles or lines, because sometimes a little crusty line will form right here because it'll dry down and I haven't blended it, and so then it looks strange with the eyeshadow on top of it because it won't blend out. So you do want to make sure that you give it a nice good tap out. And I've still been using the Jaclyn Hill brushes that I have because, you know, despite her lipstick scandal, these brushes are still fucking dope, okay? I am going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette because I have it and I like it. I'm going to use it, okay? I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing to my eyes. I'm just going to do like a neutral smoky brown situation. Look at those sassy smoky eyes. God, I fucking love makeup so much. I'm gonna moisturize my lips now. This is ColourPop's Ultra Satin Lip in Frickin' Frack. I love this formula. It lasts forever and it feels really comfortable on your lips. So just FYI. All right, and that is my, I don't know why I did that. This is my completed face. So let's get a close up of the skin. See, I think it looks really natural and really healthy, and there's just like a glow to it, and it stays like this all day long. Like, it's really fucking nice. I'm gonna go change clothes and then I'll show you what it looks like in the daylight so that you can see, you know, without these LED fucking lights that are blinding me, all right? So, see you in a second. Whoa, that was a weird head bobble. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I am currently standing in front of my glass door here, letting the natural light in. And damn, I think that looks pretty fucking good, if I do say so myself. My blush still looks hella fucking intense in the camera. Does not look like that in real fucking life, but even then, I don't mind it all that much. But you see how it just kind of has this natural, like, sheen to it, and here's it up close. So you can see it just kind of looks like nice skin. I think it looks flawless, and I fucking love doing my makeup this way. So, you know, if you have oily skin and you would like to have natural looking makeup, see, I don't think this looks powdery or cakey or dry or anything. And it just, I think it looks really fucking healthy. So this is what works for me. Maybe try it out if you have products that are similar, if you're struggling to get your makeup to last and like actually look nice. So this is what I'm doing and I'm very happy with it, and I do get a lot of compliments on it. So thanks for watching. fucking subscribe. And you know, I post every single fucking Tuesday as long as iMovie lets me, because sometimes it's a bitch and I can't. But yeah, I don't think I introduced myself to any of you. My name is Rachel, if you're new here. And yeah, I'm gonna be posting shit. It's fun to do makeup every once in a while for a video. God, my eyebrows, I need to figure out a situation for this that's happening. I acknowledge it, but you know what? From far away, it looks fine. Flawless fucking skin. Bitch. Would you click on this thumbnail? Would you? To adjust my boobies. Buddy. What? Go get your toys. Stop crying at me. Is it a spider web? That is a spider web. Why is there a spider web? I mean, there's a spider on my vanity somewhere. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, that's not fun. Okay. You guys ever give your pets nicknames that are just wildly fucking different from their name and doesn't make any sense to their name? I know Jenna Marbles does that because she calls Marbles like Bobby and Chicken and all that shit. My dog, his name is Odin, and we've been calling him Ogie consistently. Like, you would think that you would shorten it to Odie, but no, we've been calling him Ogie, and that's our favorite thing to fucking call him. O-G-I-E, Ogie. Ogie. Don't ask me why, I don't know.